Robert, tell me that you want a lower payment than $1,200 a month for this expedition.
Let me ask you one question. On a scale of 1 to 10, how do you like this car?
No. You're the customer.
Okay.
I'm the salesperson.
All right.
Okay? Tell me you don't want to pay $1,200 a month for this car.
Okay, I think that $1,200 a month is too much for me. What can you do to make it help me right now? Otherwise, I don't need the car.
Robert, I hear you. Everybody that buys a car these days says the payment's too high, and I understand. I wish the payments were lower too, but they're not. Other than the payment, everything else is cool though. Nothing else would stop you from taking the expedition home today, correct?
Correct.
All right, what I'm going to say next is going to sound just a little bit crazy. You're not going to pay $1,200 a month to drive this expedition. Now, you are going to have to write a check every single month for $1,200, and you are going to have to send it to a lender. But you are not going to pay $1,200 a month to drive this expedition. Let me explain. Robert, you know this vehicle is going to depreciate, right? All vehicles do. Everybody knows that. But what everybody doesn't know is that oh, I thought I heard that one went off. Okay, I was going to be so mad. Now I'm not mad again. But what not everybody knows is that every time you make a car or a truck payment, there is a savings element to that payment. Look, right now you think you send $1,200 to the lender keeps it all, right? No, that's not the case. There is a savings element here, and look, if you have ever talked to a financial advisor, they're always going to encourage you to save money every single month, do it consistently, and if you're going to save money, you need to save money at the beginning of the month, not the end of the month, because, LV, at the end of the month, what's left? Nothing. Nada. There is a savings element. Let me explain how this works. Look, you're going to make this $1,200 a month payment. You're going to make it 72 times. After you make your 72nd payment, Robert, what comes back to you in the mail? It's a free and clear title. You own it completely. Now your car payment is zero, right? Question. If you drive the expedition like you plan on driving it, you don't do anything special, but you don't crash it and you don't trash it, what do you think this $75,000 vehicle will be worth at the end of the term?
Probably more than half.
So, 40, 30, 30,000? 30? So now you've got no car payment. You've got a $30,000 asset. That phone in front of you, does it have a calculator option on it?
Yes.
The telephone in front of you. Do you have a calculator? Divide 30,000 by 72. Robert, do you know what that 416 represents? It's the amount of money that when you send the $1,200 to the lender, on the way to the lender, $416 is being diverted to your title. Which means, while your gross payment is $1,200, I told you weren't going to pay $1,200 to drive this vehicle, right?
Right.
What's 1,200 minus 416?
784. 784?
784? You're going to pay $784 a month to drive a $75,000 vehicle. That is your net payment. Now, I need your okay here so I can get the vehicle cleaned up and ready for delivery. Have you ever seen a payment justified like that before? It's sheer brilliance. I wish I could tell you that I made it up. I did not. I learned it from the general manager at a Harley-Davidson store about 7 years ago. I've got videos of this on YouTube.
I've seen your video on YouTube on this close.
It's been watched.
Yeah.
They've been watched well over 1 million times. Every day, I get emails or phone calls from salespeople and sales managers in stores all over the world, not just the United States. I have no idea who they are, but they write me and thank me. It is the single most effective payment justification there is. Now, there are limitations. What if Robert can't write the $1,200 check? Will this work? It will not. If I put him on too much vehicle, it won't work.